So there's a comedian called Bill Burr who I heard do a skit sometime before 2020. It was in advance of all the madness that we've gone through over the past 3 years. And he was saying that, like, he probably lives in California where there's loads of cars, there's multi-lane freeways and things like that. And he was laughing about the idea that, oh, who needs that guy? Who needs that extra guy driving that extra car? You know, that guy that's in the way, that's just mooching along. The guy in the queue can't sort his order out before you get there. They just know if he wants a BLT or a tuna salad, and he's like, oh, does your tuna salad have mayo or tomato? When he's been waiting in the queue for 10 minutes, the person who's in the way. And there's not a person amongst us, I guess, who hasn't got on the road full of traffic jams and wanted the cars to disappear so that we could get where we're going. Or to be people not in the way sometimes because there just seems to be too many. But Bill Burr was saying that if he was in charge, he'd just get rid of them and start knocking people off quietly, starting with maybe cruise liners or something like that, where old people you wouldn't notice. Now, we all accept to some degree that the people in charge at the top are like kind of ruthless and maybe psychopaths and things like that. But if you actually were in charge, is that something that you would do? Now, and one of the ways you could do it is by getting rid of the cars on the road. Like, you could quietly get rid of the cars. I'm not saying you have to go to the extreme of killing people, or there is a guy called Dennis L. Meadows from the Club of Rome who explicitly says he wants to lower the population to 1 billion in a civil way that wouldn't be too painful for people, and it would be an equal experience for everybody. That's what he actually says. Stanley Johnson says something different, something similar. So, if you look around, they haven't even got the resources to keep the amount of cars on the road now, even if they change them all to clean, what they consider to be clean cars. They haven't got the cobalt, the copper, the neodymium. They haven't got the electricity supply. Guys in the street say to me, where are all the chargers for all these cars? They haven't got the infrastructure for it. Is it possible that they don't want you moving around? Because that's explicitly what it says on a UK Fires document about net zero, which you can look on the internet, and we'll try and provide the links below.